What's happening, guys? TechFlix here. Today, we're doing a follow-up video to the Corsair Commander Pro install video that we done last week. There's been quite a few questions in the comments, so I thought to do a video to answer a few of them. So if you're just wondering how to install it or what's in the box and that, then you should just go check out that other video, then come back here if you've got any questions, and hopefully they'll be answered. I'll link the video down below and I'll try and put a card in the corner or something now. You ready? Let's get into it. So before we begin, if you just want to control your fans and you're not using Corsair fans, no LEDs, you just want to control them, then yes, as long as they're a 4-pin connection, this will work for you. You just plug them in and you'll be able to control them. If you're using non-RGB fans, you don't care about fan speed, fan noise, any of that, there's no point in buying this, you don't need it. You can just buy a third-party fan hub for a lot cheaper, and if you've got more fans than that, you can just use fan splitter cables. So yeah, that's the first group of people. If you're not using any of them, and you've got RGB, or you want to know more, the next bit's for you. So the best way I can explain this is to split the rest of you into two groups. Either you've got Corsair RGB fans, and you're looking for a way to control them, and you're interested in this. Or the other group is you don't have Corsair fans, and you're just looking for a decent fan controller. If you find anything in this video useful, please like it, subscribe, it really helps me out. Thanks. So if you've got Corsair fans that are RGB and you want to control them, then yeah, it's for you. All you need is the RGB hub and the Commander Pro and you're good to go. You can just watch my other video and that shows you how to install it and stuff. But yeah, if you've got Corsair and you want RGB, then this is for you. You should do it, I recommend it. Next, the non-Corsair fans group. As a rule, the best way to control your fans is to go with PWM or 4-pin fans. They're the same thing. DC fans are 3-pin. You can control the fan speed with them, but it's a lot harder to do and some motherboards don't support it. It's just a lot more effort and trouble to go through. So first of all, you've got to make sure you've got a 4-pin fan connector. PWM means pulse width modulation. Basically, power is pulse to the fan rather than a DC fan, a 3-pin one, which is just a direct current. So that allows the fan speed to be controlled. If you have a 4-pin fan that's not from Corsair, yes, you can control them with the Commander Pro. However, you'll need to find a different method to control the RGB. So for example, if you go with NZXT fans, you can control them, fan speed and that, with the Commander Pro, but you'll need a different RGB hub, one that fits the NZXT fans. The Corsair RGB hub only fits Corsair fans. It's a little money making thing from Corsair. Sneaky. The Commander Pro will also work with the USB header, that'll still work fine. The sensors, the temperature sensors, they'll still work fine. Everything else apart from the RGB bit. So I hope that answers any fan compatibility issues you might have. If you still have any questions, just shoot them down below. I'll try and get back to you. Another question you might have is, what if we've got more than 6 fans? While I'm not 100% sure this will work, I've tried to do some research into it. By putting 4-pin fan splitters on each of the headers, you should be able to power up to 12 fans, for example. There'll be no power problems because it runs on Sata power, and fans don't draw that much power, so that should be fine. However, the problem you may run into is you might not be able to control them all. I've seen some messages on forums and stuff saying that the fan headers will only be able to control 1 fan per header, even though you've got 2 plugged in. But I'm not sure, I haven't tried it, so it might be worth trying before you buy a second Commander Pro. Definitely be a lot cheaper. I hope all that makes sense. If you've got any problems or questions, just ask them down below. I'll try and help you. But yeah, that's about it. I really hope this helps. If you do have any other questions, let me know. If you enjoyed it or found it useful, please like and subscribe. It helps me out a lot. And thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.